Loves, welcome to Healer's Heart Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so just take it how it resonates to your story so you don't become confused. Really fast, my Cappies. This reading is going to be a little bit different, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. It's going to dig a little deeper. I'm going to really focus on your healing this week. This full moon for a lot of people brought out a lot of sadness, a lot of struggle. I mean, in general, everything, the scales are being balanced. So a lot of people are experiencing a lot of karma. And just because you're experiencing karma doesn't mean that you have to suffer. Karma is our lessons. The universe doesn't want you to suffer. The universe just wants you to learn. That's it. It's not anything that's going to like, it doesn't have to stay with you forever. It really is like, take it as a class. It's like one bad day at school, the next day will be different. It will be better. Okay, so just try and look at it that way. So we're going to look at each and every one of your chakras to see what needs to be released so that you no longer feel so stagnant and stuck in yourself. I understand this is not going to be for everyone. If not all of them are also going to resonate with you, so just take the ones that do resonate with you. And if you want a personal reading, it's the 30-minute one. So these readings are 30 minutes. If you're interested in a personal reading or a ritual for me, all my rituals are self-healing. Okay, I do not do any of it for you. The only part that I do is I do a reading to see what you need to work on, what you need to manifest, and what you feel like you want clarity on, right? And of course we go over that together, and then on top of your guides and your who you pray to, so on and so forth, and then I get it together and send it your way with the instructions. That's it. You do everything else. Of course, I do pray and do a meditation with you while you're doing it, but I don't do it for you. I believe in self-healing, and anything else is just a band-aid, and it won't work. So, all right, I'm gonna pray really fast, and then we'll start. Where's my other phone? I haven't been able to find my other phone. My work phone. So if you guys have been texting me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Since yesterday I lost it. I can't find it anymore. Alright. I'm praying. As I drift, my third eye opens, blinking open truth. My dreams are my guide. My intuition is high. The knowledge that I gain are the answers that I seek. Spirit, open my third eye so that I can see the truth. Please open my crown chakra with divine light. Taking this time to invite in the divine light of God, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Only the energy of love and light is welcome. Negative energy must leave my home now. Spirit, I ask that you please come into this reading. Bless this reading. Make this your message only. You know the intention and the purpose behind this reading and what needs to come through. Please remove me of any judgment, doubts, fears, insecurities. Give me clear, direct messages to get the sign of Capricorn back into alignment with our higher selves. Most importantly, you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, my loves. Okay. I think everybody's throat chakra has been pretty blocked for, like, I'm going to say most of my readings. Because, okay, your throat chakra is all about your expression. How much you're letting out, how much you're expressing. And a lot of people that I do readings for aren't really expressing themselves. They're not really saying what they're feeling. They can't identify what they're feeling. And that has everything to do with the throat chakra. But we're going to start at the root. So that one is located at the base of the spine, if you don't already know. I feel like most people already started learning about their chakras, or at least the first 7, the main 7, but that one is amazing. It's like your grounding, security, survival. It's your instincts. It's how secure you just in general you feel with yourself. It's taking care of yourself and in others. Like if you don't really take good care of yourself a lot of the times and you continue to put others ahead of you, a lot of the times it's because that's one's a little imbalanced. When you have balance, or when that one is balanced, you take care of yourself first and you give where you can. That's how you actually take care of other people better than any other way. Because if you don't, if you give them everything that you have, then you're disempowering them. You're pretty much coming in and solving the problem. I'm not saying that you guys are like that, Cappies. You guys usually don't do that. But, I don't know, Spirit, tell me what needs to be cleared out of the root chakra. But I do feel like maybe you took care of somebody for a while and they got used to it, or they were, this could be like an adult, not kid, but your kid, like your son or daughter, maybe they refuse to leave. And it's not even that you want them to leave. I just think you maybe want them to grow up. 4 of Wands. This could also be your partner, someone that you, I don't know, maybe you don't really feel very secure in your marriage. I have the Four of Wands. Who else had that? I think Aquarius had that, but in a different deck. Eight of Cups. You want a new beginning. So some of you are choosing to fight for a marriage, but do you feel secure in this marriage? It's like I mean, actually, I feel like you could have success with this. I feel like it's Queen of Pentacles. You've been thinking about this for a while now. With the Queen of Pentacles, or some of you could be starting a new relationship with someone that you feel very safe with. Maybe this person came back towards you with the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're choosing to try again. But this brings on a lot of anxiety. Like a lot of anxiety. It feels like it makes you question your stability and how secure you feel within yourself. I don't know. Let's see. And then the Six of Cups, some of you could have kids with this person. Or maybe that's why you feel like you have to try it. Spirit, tell me about the root chakra. I also feel like some of you maybe were afraid of starting or going into a marriage or ending a marriage because maybe your parents did or something like that. So if they got into a marriage, then their divorce ended quickly. Sorry, I had to pause really fast. Some of you are worried that there's still secrets or that this person hasn't told you everything that they need to tell you. But I feel like overall you feel pretty... it's because you go back and forth about it often. I feel like you want to give somebody a chance. But it really feels like you feel like it would be a new beginning. Let me see. Spirit, tell me more about this Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Six of Wands. There's a lot of like fire energy here. A lot of passion. Maybe you felt like you couldn't really say no to this person. Spirit, tell me about Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this could have even been a wish fulfillment. Maybe you wanted it for a really long time. You wanted this person to come back. However, I do feel like you're going to feel a little like it's not just going to be... It's not just going to feel good because there's going to be a lot of different... Maybe you're even going to have to change a lot of things. I also feel like you might be going against like a rule of yours. So maybe you never really got back with exes or anything like that, but you're going against that. And that's not the easiest thing for you, Capricorn, to do. It's not. It's really hard for you to bend your own rules and to... It's not easy for you to go, you see? But I feel like you've been thinking about this for a long time. Some of you even manifested this person back in, or you manifested this person. If you don't want your ex, then it's obvious that it's not you and that this doesn't resonate with you, okay? But if you have been thinking about your ex, if you've been desiring this person or somebody just in general, transformation, this person is coming and I think you did it. Like you really, it was with your hard work. It's almost like the universe is saying, okay, if you work, it's, you know how when your parents tell you like, okay, but if you learn this, then we'll buy you this. It's like that. You're like, okay, you promised. And then you went and you did the work. Tell me more. Spirit, tell me more. Oh, not on the floor. Fucking A. I hurt my back on Thursday and it still hasn't gotten better. It hurts like freaking crazy. I'm going to try and pick it up with my feet. My head hurts. Alright. The Rebel. Oh my god, the Emperor. Yeah. Holy shit. Whoever this is, like, you may feel nervous about it. You go back and forth, but you're not letting that go. I feel like there is a little bit of fear behind it though, because it does bring a lot of change. And again, that's not easy for you. The root chakra is all about security and safety and predictability. And remember, you're ruled by Saturn and Saturn rules that chakra. So it's almost like anything that's like grounded and has like rules, and that's what's going to make you feel safe. And this whole thing is like completely different for you. Like, I bet people would even be like, really? You're going to do that? You're going to go towards that person? I don't know. People are going to be shocked. Some of you might be starting to talk to somebody long distance. I don't know. That's not for everyone. But you're talking to someone long distance and a lot of people don't believe it. Or you finally fell in love and a lot of people don't believe it. Or there's something like that. Like, really? You actually found somebody? Something like that. Maybe you've always been like hard, or it was hard for you to love. Capricorn, we keep getting interrupted. I'm sorry. That could be happening a lot in your life too, where you're just getting interrupted like left and right. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the sacral chakra. Ooh, that was fast. Okay, remember, not all of them are going to resonate with you, and they don't have to resonate with each other. Sometimes I'm going to connect them, but that's only going to be for very few people. Take it how it resonates to you. With the sacral chakra, with the Chariot, so that one is all about your emotions, the relationship with other people, your connection to other people, sexuality, intimacy, how you express it with other people, how you feel it with other people. So I have the Chariot right now. So maybe for some of you, you've been keeping to yourself a lot, maybe trying to get away from a lot of people that have been making you feel uncomfortable. I also feel like you're paying attention to how you breathe. That's different. Breathe around other people, because sometimes when you're around other people, you literally feel like you can't breathe. Like, it just, whew, I don't know who this is, or I don't know who you're hanging around with, but holy shit, like, they don't even take your breath away in a good way. Your sacral chakra, your solar plex chakra starts hurting. Ow. I don't know who this is. Spirit, tell me about the sacral chakra. What needs to be cleared out of the sacral chakra? So sometimes the way that this one attacks you is like you can get a cold if you're extremely stressed. Like, I know that it also, sorry, hold on, the Wheel of Fortune. Remember, it's not going to resonate, not every single one of them is going to resonate with the other. Seven of Swords. And the Emperor again. Spirit, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Spirit, tell me about the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Seven of Swords. Morality. Holy shit. Okay, so some of you are thinking about doing something. Maybe, okay, if you are in a relationship, you're thinking about walking away from your connection because it no longer satisfies you. There's no intimacy, there's no connection, there's nothing. I actually feel like you like this person more on a friendship level. It feels very platonic. And so you want to walk away, but I do feel like there is someone that's there. I have the Emperor with the Hierophant. The Chariot, some of you even have to travel to this person, or maybe you meet this person on a trip, like unexpectedly, and it just fucking happens, and you're out of nowhere, and you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say. It's super serendipity, really, because it's like it just happens. I'm also feeling a lot of pain on my left side of my breast. I don't know if so. I don't usually, whenever I experience pain during a reading, I have to say it out loud. So if anybody hasn't had like a checkup recently, please go get that done. Okay, sorry, I know that was random, but what I was saying is somebody could have gone on a trip and met somebody like super unexpected, or somebody could have met somebody that was at a distance from them, and their intuition is telling them like go towards this person. But the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords with morality coming up, I have a feeling that somebody can't do it because of their situation. They could be married here with the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords, they might have to, or they're thinking about doing it in a very sneaky way. But I feel like if they do it in a sneaky way, karma is going to come back to their ass, because the universe is telling them, make sure you do this shit right. Like, where are your morals? What did we teach you? Remember what we learned? And it's, I don't know. See, the Wheel of Fortune is up right here. So it's all got patience and beyond the illusion. Somebody like is trying to make faster moves than they should, because they're starting to get scared that what they wanted is not going to happen the way that they thought it was supposed to, or that the way that they felt like, oh, fucking A. See, like, I'm just saying, with change, morality, like somebody needs to change the way that they're looking at things, and instead of trying to fucking leave like in a cowardly way, like somebody just wants to like up and leave. Seven of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Somebody doesn't even want to fix anything. They don't want to end anything. They just want to walk away. Like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to walk. I just want to leave. I don't want to deal with the drama of it all. Like, it's I don't know if anybody knows about the Golden Girls. I've been watching that I was watching that this morning. And I don't know if so in this story, Dorothy, she was told that her divorce was over through an attorney, through a lawyer. And she was telling her husband, like, a lawyer told me that my marriage and that my marriage was over. And so it feels like that, like somebody doesn't even want to say anything. Somebody doesn't want to talk about it. They just left. They just want to leave. They just want to take the cowardly way and they just go. But the universe is saying if you do that, it's going to fuck everything up. Everything up. Like, no, you need, what did we teach you? Slowing down. It's time, yeah. It's time for, this person needs to think about it before they actually make moves. I also feel like if this is connected to this side, somebody was about to leave for a mistress and they looked beyond the illusion because they realized that that wasn't really what they should have done, that they were supposed to do. And somebody said, okay, I have to fight for my family, so I have to stop being that person. That Seven of Swords person. That's not for everyone. That's only for the people that is going to resonate with this one. Alright, let's look into the solar plex chakra. So that one is your intuition, your willpower, your desire, just in general. All of your power, so much of your power comes from that source right there. Your personality comes from that place. When you don't feel like you're being yourself or you're not following your authentic truth, then that one is completely shut off. Spirit, tell me more about the solar plex chakra. The Six of Swords. The Two of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Some of you could be experiencing like gallbladder problems or like intestinal problems or liver problems. Anything that has to do with that has to do with your solar plex chakra. I just feel like right now some of you feel extremely stuck. But there is going to be transformation. It's happening. But it is going to happen according to your choice. And that's what makes you nervous, Cappy. You're like, fucking it, what if I choose the wrong one? Because I have a Six of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords. It's like you're waiting for enough clarity to move. But I feel like you have to, your intuition only makes sense when you follow it. After you follow it. And I feel like that's what you're realizing. I have to move and then, like, I have to start moving. And then my path will direct me. Left or right. And after you make that decision, stop looking back. Stop looking back. There's really no point in looking back. At all. Unless you're willing to go back all the way around, take another route. And that's up to you. Which a lot of people do. A lot of people do that. Ace of Swords with the Five of Pentacles and the Death card. Let me see. I feel like some of you, some of you are going to let somebody know it's over. Ace of Swords, you're going to come in and tell somebody the truth, or the truth is going to come out for you. You decide. That's really what the Two of Wands is. You either tell this person what the truth is, or or it's coming out. And that's what's happening right now with all of this karma. Spirit, tell me about the Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles with the Death card. Five of Pentacles. You see, somebody is going to leave someone out. Five of Pentacles again. If this is happening to you, I think that you were told a long time ago. So let's just say somebody's walking away from you. What I'm getting is that you were told a long time ago to walk away from this person. And you were told a long time ago that this relationship wasn't going to work. And you still went for it. And so because you refused to leave this person, now this person's going to leave you. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life. And we need to start getting to a point where we understand that a lot easier. So sometimes even though you feel like an outsider or like they're leaving you out, they're really not. Like, maybe you're just not meant to be there, you know? Go look for another gate that's open. Oh, look at that. The Empress and going with the flow. Some of you, the universe had to put this together in order for you to finally let go so you can meet your actual person. Sometimes we hold on to our people for so long, even when we're not supposed to, and we interfere. We like intervene in our own path. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not all written out for you already. It's based off your decisions. But even when we get close to connecting to our person, like let's just say this is our person and this is our path. Let's just say we make a decision that gets us closer to them, and then we make a decision that gets us further away, and then we make a decision that gets us closer and then further away, and we're doing this. Same thing with our dreams. This could also be a dream. Yeah, adventure. Wow. See, there's a lot of sorrow behind this. There's a lot of pain behind this because somebody's not following what the universe is leading them towards, because they've been, or who they're bringing them towards is almost someone that's also rejecting a bunch of people, leaving a bunch of people out that really want to be there and connect to them. But I don't... I also feel like if you feel stuck in a specific situation and you don't know if you should leave or go, like I said, it's going to come out for you. And you're going to realize that the lock was always open. That you were never really stuck. I feel like some of you need to, like I said, go with the flow. But I do feel... Look, this is what I mean. Some of you keep looking back. The universe, your angels are guiding you forward, pulling your hand, and look at you. You're like, oh, but are they coming? Are they coming? No, they're not coming. If they wanted to come, they would be right next to you. And if they do come, then let them come at their own time. But it's not for you to sit there and feel a lot of pain for it. It's time for you to go off on your own adventure. And I feel like maybe you're even trying to, for example, if this is a relationship, you could be trying to get your person to believe or have the same beliefs as you, but you can't. You can't. They're not going to. And if they do, it's going to come out of their own will, not yours. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. I feel like some of you just need to sit, like, just... You already know. That's the thing. Like, you already know. The thing is, you need to act on that decision. You already know what you have to do. Your path is already clear. Look at the freaking light. Like, the path is already clear. It's just that you haven't taken a step to move towards it. But I feel like you already know what you need to do. Your intuition has been nudging you for a while, and because you haven't been able to actually take a step, you're moving into sadness a little. Spirit, tell me about the heart chakra. What needs to be cleared out of the heart chakra? Alright, this one is all about your balance, your love, compassion, understanding, ego. It's also, for me, like that one, the easiest way to clear out, the way that I always ask myself is, well, who am I not forgiving? Who am I not forgiving? Who am I not forgiving? And why can't I forgive them? Why can't I forgive them? Why can't I? And then you go from that, because it's always attacking your ego, because your ego is the one that's always telling you can't forgive somebody, you can't let something go, you can't release something, but that's never true. That one, it's your heart chakra that helps you with your positive attitude. If you feel like you're constantly angry, like you're constantly frustrated, like you're constantly pushing people away from you because you don't want them to you don't want to let them close enough to, you know, actually connect to you, then you don't trust them. New ideas come through there, and if you're not able to open yourself up to other people, just in general, and forgive other people, then it's going to be very hard for you to be able to cope with things, or just in general find balance, love, true love anyway. The Magician, I do feel like you're manifesting a lot of healing, though. I do also feel that you could also be manifesting a lot of people coming in to ask you for forgiveness. So it could be, Spirit, tell me what needs to be cleared out. 7 of Wands, but you're still defensive. So you're manifesting a lot of people coming in to apologize to you, but you're still feeling like you need to keep your guard up a little bit. With the 4 of Swords, you sit on it for a while. Like I said, you've been meditating on it. You've been healing. You also started setting better boundaries, especially to protect what you're trying to create. With the Star, you're bringing in a lot of fucking healing. There's a lot of love, but you're saying no to all of them. Like, this isn't going to resonate to everybody. Okay, take it how it goes to you. Like I said, not all of them are for people. They could have their own fucking stories. And this could also be an internal, deeper issue, okay? So, because the Queen of Swords, you want to love somebody, you want to manifest love, you want to manifest healing, you want to manifest your family, but it seems like every single time you try, something gets blocked or in the way, and you don't know how. Like, your defenses get put in, like, fast, right? It feels like, and I also feel like maybe you have a lot of people that desire you, and now I'm hearing that, that part from Drake where it says, well, how... What is it? How are you supposed to find the one when anyone will come with you? Right? Like, if I have so many options, or if I can talk to anybody, and this is not just to sound cocky, it's just reality of your situation. If you can, maybe you're successful, maybe you're good looking, whatever. I just feel like you have an amazing personality, amazing energy. It just attracts a lot of people towards you. You could also have a very healing and empathic heart, and that's also going to attract a lot of people with problems and drama and things like that, and maybe even family. Some of you are having to release yourself from a lot of family burdens, from a lot of, like, your family getting in the way. To me, the Five of Wands is always a card of gossip. Like, a lot of people getting involved for no fucking reason. They don't have anything better to do. And then the Ten of Cups, that kind of tells me that too. There could be also people that are very against your new connection, and they don't want you to go towards it. They don't want you to connect towards them. They want to stop you from being happy, and you don't care anymore. Maybe it could be your kids, or like, if they're small children, listen to them. Kids know. Kids can read people very well. But if it's your adult kids and they just have a problem with the fact that you're trying to date again, or you're trying to connect with other people or things like that, then let them be. Or if it's family that wants to tell you, like, oh, you shouldn't take this person back, you shouldn't try and be with your husband, you shouldn't try to be with this. It could be your kids for a lot of you here with the Queen, with the Page of Swords. I don't even know when that one came out. Yeah, but I feel like some of you could be starting, like, your own family. You could be happy, and there's just so many people that are not happy for you. Some of you could have to travel and leave, and maybe that's the reason why a lot of people don't want you to do it, because you're just lifting, like, you're changing your entire life for this person. Some of you did that and it didn't work out, and now you're having to put the pieces back together. So maybe you did that in the past already and it didn't work out, so now you're a little afraid of doing it again. But I feel like this time you're trusting yourself a lot more, and you're not doing it off of, like, this time you're coming off experience. Tell me what the Five of Wands is. What's the conflict here? The Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Silence, the Moon, and understanding. Wow. See? Silence the mind and you will understand all of it. And I also feel like they will have no choice but to give you understanding. But it's time for you to free yourself. You've always been in the cage. You've always been in the cage to try to make other people happy, right? Because birds in a cage only make humans happy. It doesn't make any bird happy. Just saying. I know people like to keep them as pets, but I feel like you're freeing yourself because you're silencing your mind. You're not allowing anybody else to... I feel like you forgave this person. You have this natural understanding and love for them. And if this is family, you understand where they're coming from. But I feel like you also know you can't stop yourself for them. Like, you can't hold your dreams off. You can't do that. Not anymore is what I heard. So maybe you've been doing that for a long time. Like, maybe you haven't been showing out, or maybe you haven't been allowing yourself to really be who you are, you know? Because to try and keep other people comfortable. But you can't do that anymore. Spirit, tell me more about the throat chakra. The Eight of Swords. The Strength card. The King of Pentacles with the Sun. Okay, sorry. So your throat chakra is all about your communication. That one is also a lot about your healing. your feelings, the way you connect to your feelings, the way you release. And it also has a lot to do with your creativity, your expression, your release of yourself. So here with the throat chakra, wow, the moon is right next to the sun. You could be connecting with the Leo for this one, because there's a lot of Leo energy. But I have the Eight of Swords, the Strength card. Now my throat chakra is acting up and I can't talk. The King of Pentacles, the Sun, the Moon, and the Three of Wands. Somebody needed to speak up about this and either let this person know, this King of Pentacles, that they did want to reconnect. But I think this is a very powerful union, you guys. Whatever somebody needs to open up about and say, like, I want to connect with you, or I want to be with you, or I've been waiting for you, or this is a Page of Cups. It could be an apology. It could be like a message. It could be just a small, like, hey, I've been thinking about you. But somebody's holding back from being able to say it. Maybe somebody's waiting, but it's very hot and cold. This relationship is extremely hot and cold. And I feel like there's also somebody that, like, it's very emotional as well as passionate. And you guys both together are very happy. But I do feel like somebody was waiting, or somebody is still waiting. It's almost like you're waiting for them to reach out. They're waiting for you to reach out. And so nobody's reaching out. And I feel like until somebody finally gets out of the Eight of Swords and is strong enough to make this, to say this, tell this person, like, no, I've been waiting for you. You are the one I've been wanting to be with. I know. It's the Strength card. I know what card it is, but I can't pick it up. I'm sorry. It hurts. Alright, Spirit, tell me about the Eight of Swords with the Moon. I'm hearing the song Lazy Love. The part where he says, that's when she wrapped her legs around me, and now I'm addicted to that lazy love. The song talks about how, like, when you're with each other, you don't want to do anything else. Like, you forget about work, you forget about everything. You just want to be together. You just want to be with each other. Spirit, tell me what this Moon and the Eight of Swords is about. Oh, there's been a heartbreak here. I think that somebody knows that they broke somebody's heart. Oh my God, somebody's holding on to this so bad. Oh, my solar plexus chakra. Oh, it gave me chills. Oh my God. Somebody feels so bad. They are suppressing their feelings. They are feeling so heartbroken, so isolated by not being able to talk to you. They want to talk to you so bad, Capricorn. So bad. And they know that they're doing this to you. They know that they're in the dark. They know that they can't move towards you. They're hurting bad. It's just their solar plexus chakra is also asking them to move towards you. You see, their inner voice is like, just reach out. They forgave you. Just reach out. They forgave you, but you can't. You're having a really hard time with it. The Creator and success. Yeah, just do it. You are the creator of your own world. You will have success. Just reach out to Capricorn, or Capricorn, just reach out. I feel like this person thinks about you just as much as you think about them. And it also reminded me, when I saw the Sun and the Moon, there's this little thing that said, what was it? I have late night conversations with the Moon. He talks to me about the Sun, and I talk to him about you. But then I also heard another one. Sorry. So when I was coming up with that, when I was listening to that one, or trying to find that one, another one came to my head where it says that the Moon, something about the Sun, the Moon is constantly chasing the Sun, but they only come together like during the eclipse, which is very rare. Right? So it's kind of like that. Like I feel like one person is feeling like they're always chasing a dream. They're always chasing a 10 of cups. They're always trying to fight for this. And I feel like somebody was like, I can't fight for it anymore. And they walked away. And now somebody's regretting not putting in the work that they should have put in. And somebody's just now realizing that with themselves. Ten of Wands in reverse. They've been hiding. They've been lying to themselves about it for a minute now. They've been telling themselves that they haven't felt this way. And I think it caught up to them. If you don't express what you're feeling, your body will attack you too. It also manifests in a cold. Or like throat problems. It can affect your ears, your respiratory, like your just overall in general. It can affect a lot. Spirit, tell me what needs to be cleared out of the third eye. But all you really need to do is speak up about it. Even if they don't accept you, or if they do accept you, all you need to do is speak up about how you feel, and that one will be cleared out. And if you can't tell them directly, write it down. Write it down, but you have to find a way to express it and let it out. Spirit, tell me about the third eye chakra. The World. The Hangman. Some of you feel very stuck when it comes to your psychic abilities. Yeah, very stuck. Oh my goodness. It's because some of you need to get away from the world. You have too much confusion. You have too many people telling you what to do. You have way too many options, and you don't even want all of those options. So take out the options that aren't even options. Like, you don't need to have them there. And here with the World, the Hangman with the High Priestess and the third eye. Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to be extreme. You're actually very intuitive, but I feel like you're feeling very blocked because of everything you're still holding on to, and all of the open cycles you haven't closed out. Okay, so when you open up like a new path with someone, if you connect with someone and you open up a path with them, and then you open up a path with another person, then you open up a path with another person, then another person, and you never close any of those cycles, all of those paths will still be open to you, and you will have no idea what the fuck to choose from, like, at all, because your entire future will be completely clouded because of all of the options that are moving into your future. There's too many. You can't. So you're literally going to be creating as you go. But a lot of times it's a lot of the times it's very predictable. Your future is extremely predictable. All you have to do is really pay attention to what you're doing, your actions, and everything else. Here with the World, the Hangman, and the High Priestess, I feel like it's time to pull away. It's time to end those cycles. It's time to actually clear them out and take them out of your future. Take these people out of your future. They don't need to be there. They're like the color. It's like coloring to water. All right. It's kind of like you're going to have to filter that shit out. Every single time you connected with somebody, they dropped it in. At this point, that shit is dark as fuck. Like, it's brown now. You can't see through it at all. That's exactly what it is. It's time to filter. And the way you filter is you go within and you stop connecting. Stop connecting to other people. This one got long. Holy shit, Capricorn. Spirit, tell me about the crown chakra. The Knight of Wands. It's also time to start submitting to the higher plan. Five of Swords. There's been a lot of fighting. There's been a lot of back and forth. It's been hard for you to fully submit because you want to be the one that's in control. But you've been in control your whole life, and your life hasn't really been great. I'm just saying. The universe has allowed you to take control. So what's going to hurt you for you to just let it and let God, you know what I mean? Let go and let God. Or whatever you pray to. If it's your higher self, if it's you, if you don't believe in a God and you just believe in yourself, then believe in yourself a lot more than you have been recently. Alright, because I feel like it's not... Some of you are feeling like you don't... I mean, that's kind of been the thing for everyone right now. They've been feeling very disconnected from the Most High, just overall in general. Spirit, tell me about this Five of Swords with the Nine of Wands. The Source, Ace of Wands in reverse, and it's because the universe is telling you which direction to go, but you're not listening. So when you don't listen to the universe and you listen to everything outside of you, like all the people outside of you, it's always going to confuse you and lead you astray. Always. Always. You know best. Yep, you know best. Queen of Pentacles, somebody wants to start a new beginning with you, but they're not allowing themselves to. They're not allowing their intuition to guide them and to lead them towards you. I'm telling you, they feel very stuck, but they need to go within and really get those answers. The Queen of Wands and Trust. This could also be like for some of you, you yourself are attracted to like your friend. And maybe it's like a same sex and you don't know if they'll approach you. But I think that some of you need to open up or need to tell them. And you feel like you do because it's really killing you to not let them know. If they don't like you the same way, they will be understanding and they will show you a lot of compassion. But I think it's time for you to open up to that at least and let them know. This isn't going to be for everyone. And for some of you, somebody just needs to trust that they're going to be open. And this connection is going to grow. But you might need to come in, like for example, if you're normally a masculine, you might need to come in with your feminine energy. It could also be that both of you are in your feminine energy. Feminine energy is extremely flighty, so it's really hard for them to make decisions. And that could also be why both of you are not really moving towards each other, because both of you are in energy where it's very scattered, not really making decisions. All right, my loves. I hope that this helped, and I hope that it resonated, and we have a bunch of fucking cards on the table. It got long, but I love connecting with you guys, and I hope you guys like the spread. I'm really only doing it to try and help you guys as much as I can with your healing. I want you guys to let go of that pain. It's not necessary. It's not real. It's not real. It's completely made up. It's in your mind. You're completely safe. You're totally fine, and I love you so much. Praise to the Most High. Oh, really fast. My little man started a channel. I'm going to post it in the comments. I usually share it or I show you guys the page, but I cannot find my other phone. So I'm going to post it in the comments. Thank you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. If you did subscribe during this reading, welcome to the fam bam. Bye, my loves.